Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows. So this video is going to explain WIC, what WIC is, what you get for benefits, and how you can use them in your household. If you hear children, they're over there at the table coloring, and the baby's a little grumpy. He's right over here. So, so my oldest daughter, Virginia, come here. She's got the baby. Virginia is 16, almost 17, and this was her math project, but she doesn't like being on camera, so I'm doing her video for her. So that's all I needed. You can go now. She's going to hold the baby while I do her video. So what she did was this piece of paper, which I'm going to explain to you. She found out what a child in Maine between the ages of 2 and 5 would get on WIC benefits and what would be the best way to use them and use a little bit of your money to supplement and be able to feed that child for the entire month. How WIC is supposed to work is you get let's say you get 3 gallons of milk. That's what is part of the benefit. So you get 3 gallons of milk. That milk is to feed that specific child. I know that doesn't happen in every house where here's, Bobby's gallon of milk and you only use that when you pour Bobby's milk. But it's supposed to be that your child gets 3 gallons of milk over the course of the month for their nutrition. So we are explaining this if you were feeding your child only from the food that was given by WIC and a few supplemental things. So Virginia made this menu, and adding to what you get for WIC, which I'll explain in just a minute, was 1 container of oatmeal, which is the large 42-ounce container, 1 thing of sugar, and 2 pounds of rice. So I priced those out last night, and I found that at Walmart, I know this won't work right now necessarily because of quarantine and things that are available, but I hope this video is helpful to somebody, and maybe in the future when this quarantine's over and all the food's available that is on a WIC check, someone can be able to use this. So at Walmart, you can buy 2 pounds of sugar for $1.98. That will give you extra sugar for the week, but that was the best price I could find. Rice, you could get 2 pounds, and that is going to be less than $2, but I could not find a price right now because rice is out at Walmart. And oatmeal, 1 large container of name brand oatmeal is $3.98. I don't have my glasses on, so they have a glare on the screen. So $3.98 for the large container of oatmeal. So that works out to $8.
Yep.
$8, less than $8, to get those 3 things, which would supplement for all the meals for the month. So a child on WIC in the state of Maine between the ages of 2 and 5 can get 3 gallons of milk, 1 pound of cheese, 1 dozen eggs, 2 64-ounce bottles of juice, 36 ounces of cereal, so that's usually like 2 18-ounce boxes or things like that, 32 ounces of whole grain item. That can be brown rice, that can be, what are the other, whole wheat tortillas, whole wheat pasta, so 32 ounces of that, 1 pound of beans, and $9 worth of fruits or vegetables. So the menu that Virginia made will feed all the meals for the month. We had a couple changes to what is available on WIC because I couldn't get the things that are actually available on WIC right now because of the quarantine and all of those. So I'm showing you from the food that I had in my house. So Virginia said that with her WIC check, with the WIC check for this 2 to 5-year-old child that she was using, she would buy 3 gallons of milk, 1 pound of cheese, 1 dozen eggs, 2 64-ounce bottles of juice, 2 18-ounce boxes of Cheerios. Those were the most servings per package. 2 16-ounce packages of whole wheat tortillas. That makes 20 tortillas for the month. 1 32-ounce container of yogurt, 1 pound of beans, and 2 3-pound bags of Gala apples, and about 6 pounds of bananas, which works out to about 18 bananas. So I'm going to tell you the menu she made off of that and show you the portion sizes. So 1 meal is a piece of fruit. We had said buy apples and bananas. Apples are much better for the child to eat if they're cut up. 1, for a choking hazard. 2, they tend to eat more because they don't get to the core and stop eating. They eat all that's in front of them. You can also keep apples good by putting the ones you're not going to use in lemon juice. Just a sprinkle of lemon juice over the top keeps them from getting brown. So your child's only going to eat half a piece of fruit. So this would be 1 portion for a 2 to 5 year old child. I don't know about you, but that looks like a lot of food. My kids eat a lot, but still this would be 1 portion. So if your child eats less than this in a meal, you have more meals for the month. So she said you could make 6 meals of this. 1 piece of fruit, 8 ounces of milk, and 2 eggs in a tortilla. Next meal. You could do 5 meals of yogurt and dry oatmeal. So we like to put the oatmeal on just as a texture change and a little more nutrition, and a piece of fruit. So again, that looks like a fairly large meal. This is what is considered 1 serving of yogurt on the side of the package and some dry oats and the fruit. We'll move down to the next one. Sorry, no fruit in this one. Cereal and milk. It's 1 cup for the cereal that we used because it's what I had in the house, Raisin Bran. And then a half a cup of milk is 1 serving of food. And because cereal gets a little gummy, I'm going to give this to one of my children. Samuel, you get that. Then we also used that oatmeal, because I didn't stir it up right out of the microwave, to make oatmeal in the microwave. If your kids don't like oatmeal, a trick is to make it with half milk, half water. This meal plan consists of using half milk, half water in the planning. Sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top, but making it as this porridge with milk really changes the flavor. My family does not like milk made with oatmeal made with just water, but they do like it with milk. So back up to me. So she, in her meal plan thing right here, had said that you could do 36 meals of Cheerios with the allotted portion of Cheerios and milk on the containers. 6 meals of the eggs and tortilla with fruit and milk. 5 meals of yogurt with the oats and a piece of fruit. Oh, sorry, the oatmeal that I showed you would have been 25 meals of oatmeal cooked with half milk and a serving of fruit. So that's quite a big meal right there. And the meals that I didn't show you because I didn't have them prepared was 13 meals of beans, because you get dry beans on your thing. So making up your pound of dry beans, which I think I have a recipe. I think I have something on the channel of that. So making up dry beans, making up some rice and cheese and wrapping that in one of the whole wheat tortillas and eating that with 8 ounces of juice. At the end of doing that, with the portion sizes that are on the boxes, you would be left over with 11.5 cups of milk and 3 8-ounce servings of juice still left from that. So just wanted to show you that some things that you could do with the things that are available on the WIC check. Like I said, that's only spending about $8 out of pocket. I would also add 1 package of taco seasoning to season your beans. Your children might like them better that way. So that would be up to possibly $9. And that would feed that 1 child, that 2 to 5 year old, for the whole month on what's available on WIC. WIC is a great program to make sure that kids are getting nutritious foods, not just junk food and those types of things. It's used as a nutritional supplement to make sure that kids are getting the nutrition they need. So it's really nice that they include dairy, they include whole grains, they include fruit and vegetables. So that is the video for today. Please leave any comments or things that you have questions about in the comments below. And thank you for joining Herding Little Cows.